Hello, welcome to another episode of For the Record. So today, the album that I want to talk about is a really amazing album. It's one that I honestly never thought I'd get unless they reissue it. So I got the next best thing. It's a bootleg. It just got issued. I seen it up online, not too long ago. Sorry if this camera's like bothering me for whatever reason. Um, anyways, I wanted to talk about Soulfly's first album. Max Cavalera, the dude from Sepultura, he's the one that made this group. So this album uh, was released in April of 1998, and it billboarded on 79 on the Billboard 200 charts. So Soulfly was formed in Los Angeles, California in 1997. Max Cavalera was troubled during the recording of Soulfly's self-titled album. The band's website, he said that he founded the band with the idea of combined sounds and spiritual beliefs, as well as Sepultura, one of the world's most renowned thrash groove metal bands. He had to deal with the death of his stepson and his best friend Dana Wells. The self-titled album, which was released in April of 1998. Anyways, this album I grew up listening to. I remember when this album first came out. I heard it, Bleed, which is like a really famous song that everybody knows that Fred Durst is on. These guys were on Ozfest. They toured with Limp Bizkit. I know people that seen them live and stuff like that. But this is just a regular tip-on jacket. And what was really great too is it's a glossy cover, as you can see. Really nice. Show you the inside. So it came with this insert. They did a really good job even just on the insert. You can tell when things are done correctly and when things are done shitty. Like, I've had some shitty ass bootlegs before, and I've had some really good ones. And then I look at this and I'm like, wow, it's really, really nice. And then the other stamper looks like that. And it looks really, really nice. And they had these the ones that actually have the plastic on the inside, so they came with the right sleeves, so I don't actually have to swap these out. These will stay mint forever. It's just nice when things are done correctly, you know what I'm saying? And it comes on 2LP. This comes white too. It's the exact same stampers on it. And then it's just this and this. I seen these guys live a couple years ago. They were amazing live. This is such a great album. They actually came out with a couple more albums. I know like the first 3 albums. I haven't really listened to too much. I listened to their last album that they came out with. I didn't really get into it yet. I was planning on buying it. Same thing with like Head PE and stuff like that. I was going to buy their new album. I'd really like to get Broken of theirs because that was like my favorite album when I was growing up of theirs. That's the back of it. And as you can see, it's really shiny. They did a really good job with this. So it's just wicked nice. So some of my favorite songs is Bleed. The song Remains Insane. Oomba. Yeah. No was pretty good. Kembo Bluka. Soulfly. Those are all good songs. And this was mixed by Andy Wallace, which actually Andy Wallace and Ross Robinson were the producers on this. Ross Robinson helped produce Korn's first 2 albums plus their demo, Limp Bizkit's first album, and a couple others, Deftones, I think. But anyways, yeah, he's just a super awesome dude that does producing. To me, this album's like a 9 out of 10, just straight fucking solid. So I can't really get too much around that. But I definitely wanted to make another video for this week for you guys. I was super happy to actually get this one in. If you actually want to get a copy of this, just go over to RollinRex.com. I believe these are like limited, 1 per customer, because they don't have a lot of them, and it's one of those records where it's super hard to find, and you can't just go out to the store and find a copy of this. You know what I'm saying? It would be cool if it was a gatefold, but it's not, and I'm totally okay with that. You know, but honestly, this is such a great album. If you've never heard of Soulfly, definitely check them out. Look them up on Spotify. Go on YouTube. You know, same shit I always tell you guys. Oh, and another good pointer too. This one's off Roadrunner Records, so you know they usually have some pretty good bands on their thing. Not every record company that has somebody to their label is always going to be great, but most of the time they are. Like Roadrunner Records, they have like Korn, they got Slipknot, which that was like the main one I found out about Roadrunner Records. Then they had Soulfly, and I think a couple others like Coal Chamber, and I mean the list just goes on. But yeah, if you've never heard Soulfly's debut album, this is probably the best it gets right here, and especially for like new metal. This was during like the new metal era, so it's got like that hip hop tribe and thrash metal like all together. So it's like super hardcore, but it's like super tribey and like hip hop ish, and like it's just amazing. Like there's so many things that are going into this album. It's so infused. I like it, honestly. I love it, and this has always been one of my favorite albums growing up, and I wanted to show you guys that I finally got a copy of this. Super excited. I just spent you know the whole time listening to it. It's really amazing. But other than that, it's gonna be a short video today. Hope you guys enjoy your day. Hope you like your Friday. Get paid. Go do the things you want. Spend time with your family. Make sure you know they know that you love them. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, yeah. Have a great day, guys. Peace.